Insert quirky, witty intro here.
Vlog every damn day.
Hello everybody, my name is Jermeeth and welcome to another Disney Store doll review. This week I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Jasmine doll. Now, I wanted to say first off, I will not be using the previous Disney Store Jasmine doll for comparison. I will be using the swirl dress Jasmine doll for comparison because this is the one that I own because I actually did not like the old one at all. Because the old one looked pissed off and angry, and I'm pretty sure there's glitter in my eye right now. Oh my gosh, yes, there's glitter all over me. So let's just start off with a couple quick things that I thought were very important to note. Notice her eye makeup, that it is actually shaded like her dress. The top part of her top has this glittery lining to it. The necklace is actually a paper kind of fabric, and her earrings are more bulky. They are shaped kind of more like candy corn. She's got a full toothy grin, she's smiling. Her hair is kind of basic. She doesn't have the really big poofy piece in the front. The top piece here, that's not supposed to be there. The top piece up here doesn't have a jewel on it. She actually has a bosom jewel here, and the shoes are nice and pointy, and her legs are covered in glitter. So now let's talk about the current Jasmine. Ooh. The glitter was spared a little bit on this doll compared to Cinderella, who was totally glittertastic, and the old version of this doll. There's still so much glitter in my eye. This is not conducive for anything. The one thing I want to point out about this doll that I thought was the most important was her hair, because none of the previous dolls, in my opinion, have really captured her hair properly, and I think they finally got it. Now, it's also important to note that some of the dolls do not have great hair. Some of them, their bangs up here just are flat. Some of them have way too big and they're like out here, and she looks like she has a giant heart on her head. This one I picked because she just had the best hair of them all. So what they've done with the bangs this time is they pulled them up and they twirled them here in the back, so it kind of does this twist, and it goes into a separate braid back here. So the main part of the hair is twisted off into this braid right here, and then both twists come off in a separate braid. So if you ever want to play with the hair, do not screw up this top elastic, because it holds everything into place, and if you mess that up, you're gonna have flat doll hair and you'll regret it for the rest of your life. There's so much glitter in my eye, I can feel it and it's bothering me. Next, they updated the obvious design flaw of her necklace, which is actually plastic this time, and they've changed up the earrings a little bit. Unlike the last one where they were more bolted into the side of her neck, these ones look like they're glued into place so they don't move, and I imagine they would probably break off if you tried to move them, so I'm not going to attempt to do it. I like the plastic necklace, although if you look here on the back, it doesn't connect all the way through. So I mean, you can take it off, but if you take off these rubber bands that are holding it into place, you kind of don't have a necklace anymore because it's going to fall off. Or at least I imagine that it would. I don't imagine that it would stick in place like the way it's supposed to if you took those rubber bands off. I love the way that her shoulders come off to the sides, and it's actually much tighter than the previous one. She has more of a V-neck line rather than a straight line, and she has none of the gold, so I'll give you a comparison just to show you. And as well, and if you'll note, the sleeves on the swirl glitter gown are actually much thicker than the ones that are on the brand new one. There's just so many design things that were better on the brand new doll that I love so much better, because I feel like the old one looks so princessed out and so glittertastic, and I feel like the new one looks a lot more traditional, I would say. As well, they also changed the bosom jewel from this one and put it on her head, which is perfection, and they put it on her waist, which is even better because this one didn't have a waist jewel, and I was kind of upset about that. But I love the way that it's shown on here, and it's big and it's thick and it's not tiny and dinky like on this one. So I am totally loving both the jewels on this. Her line down here is also a little bit different. It's kind of more uniform with the dress, and this one sticks out a little bit better, so it adds to it more. The one on the old doll, I feel like, was just so starkly different that it didn't really work out too well. The one thing that I will say about this that a lot of people are complaining about is that she has this skirt kind of thing that comes off of it, and I'll show you here in the back. It actually is like a full lacy piece, like with the previous gowns where they had like that fishnet material. A lot of people complain about this. I, however, think that it's really pretty. I think it looks very Middle Eastern. I think it looks very traditional, and I enjoy this piece of it because I think it adds something to it that the previous dolls didn't really have, as well as this doll is fully articulated and she has the flat shoes just like the old one. There's nothing different about these. And I absolutely love this doll so much better, and I'm so much happier about her than I am with the old one. And with the swirl dress, I actually really liked this doll, and I liked her better than I liked the old one, which was the glitter deluxe gown, and I am loving the brand new doll so much better. Now, as the final thing, her eyelids are different. She has a different color eye makeup on the new doll. The new doll is a little more of natural tones, and they look a little more soft and subtle, whereas the old one kind of looks a bit like a drag queen. And I like that the new Jasmine's eyes are a little bit bigger. They, I think they match because her head is bigger. Quiet, children across the street. There's really not a whole lot that I have to say other than positive things for the new Jasmine, because I think that they really executed her well. I think that they completed her in a way that I have not seen from the Disney store with other versions of her. Even in some of the original versions, I remember having a Jasmine doll when I was a little kid, and even then they didn't really even look like the characters. They looked so much more doll-like than like their characters, and so I think that they really captured her very well, and I love that they finally got the hair right. That is one thing that the new dolls have done an excellent job in, is that they've really captured the designs of the hair. The one thing that they didn't do that I noticed is that Jasmine also has a swirly that comes off. Like all the other princesses, they've been modified so that they have like this swirly strand of hair that comes off. Jasmine didn't get that. I kind of like that though. I'm totally okay with it because I like the traditional hair rather than the new stylized version of her hair. So I will say that the new dolls really got the hair right, and I think they really captured what they were going for, because they redesigned the dolls, they redesigned the image of the princesses, and they followed through completely with the dolls. So because I have nothing but good things to say about the brand new Jasmine, I'm giving her a solid 5 out of 5 Duffies because she is flawless. Flawless perfection right here. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys all next week with another Disney Store doll review. I am slowly winding down in my collection, so maybe I'll get a couple more, and then I'll be able to keep reviewing past the new year, because at this point I think I'll probably end up going all the way through the end of December with the number of dolls that I have. Maybe I'll keep going after that if I get more. We'll see. So I'll see you guys all tomorrow with another video. Peace out. You take a mouse. Ooh.